Good morning. As you can see, I have my Dark Queen of the Sea fully finished and FFO and hanging on the wall. So, let's get you back down here to the normal area where there. Okay, so I'm Dawn, our Fairy Rose. And this is my Flosstube. And grab your coffee, or soda, or tea, or even a glass of wine if you want, whatever you want. This Flosstube number 37. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoy seeing all my projects, then hit subscribe and like, and join me again. Flosstube, if you don't know, is where we talk about all of our stitchy crafts, whether they're cross-stitching, crocheting, knitting, sewing, quilting, all of it. Mine is primarily cross-stitching with some quilting and crocheting, and hopefully knitting soon. Okay, so last week I did stitches for Magical Stitches, the Crystal Academy, Survival of the Stitchiest, Semi-Sane Stitchers, the Harry Potter cross-stitch game, and Stitch Polaration, and Mythical Stitchers. Okay, so lots of groups, but they all cross over. So let's take it day by day. Monday, I stitched on Bellatrix. She's gorgeous. And I got, no, there, okay. I got 800 stitches in her. Oh, she's sideways. Okay, there. And I got some of this done, but also worked on the window and the cat. I like to work on the boring parts first, and then I will work on her, which I can't wait. That way, I have to wait. It's like waiting after dinner for your dessert. So, I got 800 stitches on her, and I used her for my Fancy Folk Mondays, and then I counted stitches in Survival of the Stitchiest, and the Harry Potter game, and the Stitch Ploration. So, there, eyelash. Then, let's see, Once Upon a Fairytale. Once Upon a Fairytale, I used 4 magical stitches. One of the prompts, something with mushrooms, and Once Upon a Fairytale has mushrooms. Okay, where are you, picture? And let's zoom in here. Up top there, it has mushrooms. So this was part of the homework for Magical Stitches. I finished the page and started under it. 800 stitches for that one. And again, for the Harry Potter game, Survival of the Stitchiest, and the Stitch Exploration, all my whips were used in those because you can use any project. I hope I'm not getting sick. I don't want to get sick. Okay, then for Crystal Academy, I needed to work on, where is it? Nope, nope. Nope. Okay, where did you go? I know you're here because I just saw you. Where did I put you? This is what I get for not being organized. Ah, okay. So for Crystal Academy, we needed to stitch on something. Well, my weekly was Halloween Quaker. So for Crystal Academy, I needed a total of 750 stitches in this. I also used it for magical stitches. Something for good luck. I see owls as good luck. Because I've always associated with them with good luck. Plus, I feel lucky that I can go outside in my backyard and listen to them and watch them at night. Something for bad luck. Black cats, they're often associated. Something with bones. The skeletons. So, I needed 750 stitches for that. Yeah. This one I fought with. I started it on this purple Bee Stitch Me fabric, 22 count. Then I had trouble with my stitches slipping and messing up, and look how horrible that looks. Ugh, hated it. And after fighting and fighting and fighting with it, I said forget it. And I switched fabric. This is Fortnite fabric. Phoenix Rising, I think it is. 18 count, Ada. And I got a good start. So, I am much happier. This is going by much faster now. I got a total of, between the two projects, 1,000 stitches in it, which I thought was pretty good, considering I had to start over. Then, for Crystal Academy, I worked on the new normal. I got all this little silver detail and started this and started going down. And if you can see here, some of the threads are damaged. And I wanted to get all the way over and start covering it up to make sure I can save it. Which the worst one was right about here, and I covered it, so I'm happy. I only got 450 stitches in that one though. This week I got to step it up. So that's Crystal Academy and Magical Stitches. Let's see. Then I also worked on Witchy Stitchers, the Cryptid Sal, the Night Crawler, and I also worked on this over here. Finished the top row, started going down. I'm almost halfway done with the frame. Almost. So Friday, I will be working on this again. Drops are made on Fridays. In the morning, I will probably keep working down. And then when the drop comes, work on it to get the newest creature. But look at the Nightcrawler. Ain't they cute? They're so cute. So, this will be coming out again Friday. Now, for the homework, for this week, for magical stitches, we're doing, you can either do Chariot Race, which is what I picked, or the Gladiator Fighting. I picked the race. So you can work on any of your whips, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Makes it easier picking and choosing. Then for Crystal Academy, which these are assigned before the term starts, and for this one, it's the Queen of Swords Owl. So I will need 750 stitches in it. This is the whole piece. It's a quick stitch. It's a HAED, but that's the whole piece. I am doing color completion, going across and filling in as I go. I need 750 stitches on this for this week. And that's for Crystal Academy. Then I will be working on the new normal. Now, the new normal is also my focus piece for Semi-Sane. I am doing horrible. Horrible. So this week, I've got to step it up. And really work on it. Okay, for the mythological stitchers, let me get some more coffee here. They have, I've completed the monthly challenge, Deities of Knowledge. I did that already. So it's just the weekly that I need to work on now. Now, for something that flies, for the letter K, 200 stitches, Queen of Swords. Then for P, a whip that has an animal or a human. There's the owl. So, using that whip is going to cover mythological stitchers, the domino effect in Semi-Sane, Crystal Academy, and magical stitches, the Stitch Exploration, the Harry Potter game, and Survival of the Stitchiest. So all 7 groups for that one whip. All my stitches will carry over. Then, let's see, for L, something in it with hair, I'm going to use this week's Mirabilia Monday, or Fancy Folk Monday, Woodland Fairy. Wait, no, this is the Midsummer Night's Fairy. Yeah. Is she not gorgeous? I picked her because I want to get I want 500 stitches in all my whips by the end of the month. So I got to step it up. So that's where I'm at now. I will get 500 stitches in her, and then I will probably put her down and work on the new normal and get more stitches in it. I've got to step it up on that one. Then I'm also going to work on my Frogwarts. Wrong one. Band Sampler. This year 1 by Black Needle Society. And, wait, wrong one. This is it. that's where I'm at now. So 500 in it, and then I will work on the new normal. See, I'm trying to touch base with all mine. I'm using the new normal for mythological stitchers and something that lives in the water, because there are fish and seahorses, and then also for and something with fins or tail. The new normal fins are on a fish. And then let's see, the last prompt for that challenge is a project with children or a child. I'm using Serenity's name. Okay, now I started on this week. I want this fabric. It's what ties all three projects from my granddaughters together. I love the turquoise one here. I hate the ballerina girl. Okay, so I'm going to fill her in and change the color to a lighter color so she'll stand out more. I'm trying to get the coloring of my granddaughter in it. That's the coloring that I want to have in it. So that knocks out all of mythological stitchers. Just see me saying, because I'm doing the domino effect and I'm going to tie all these together. Today I'm going to work on the fairy, and yesterday's was the new normal, which wings is how I'm going to tie in. They both have wings. Then tomorrow, because I'm trying to get 500 stitches in all of my whips, I'm going to work on my Paula Summer Breeze. The Woodland Fairy is on a branch of a tree. So here's a tree. That's how I'm going to tie them together. 500 stitches is what I'm trying for. So that would take care of, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whips for this week and 1 day to quilt. That's what I'm hoping for. That's my plan. Now, haul. I wasn't that bad this week. I did get the new app, a new app for me, the cross stitcher. And this weekend I spent time taking inventory of all my threads and my beads. And I started on my charts. Now, the cross stitcher app, it helps you keep everything organized, all your projects. You have a place for your journal, where you can mark up wish list, kitted, started, finished, and add your pictures to it. Then it has an area for inventory, and that's the part I'm working on now. I've still got my fabric to do and the rest of my charts. So that's part of my haul. It's $10 for a year. Then the other thing I tried, that I bought, was Ricky Wood's Mystery Stitch Along by Tempting Tangles. And that's it, and that's all the info. Now, I bought the pattern, and I decided everything else I'm using for my stash. So, these are the colors. Those are the colors. I tried to stay as close as possible. This is Morning Glory by Bee Stitch Me. And then Butterbeer by Color and Cotton. These are DMCs. This is Beachy by Bee Stitch Me. And then the other 3 are all DMC. What was called for. There. Now, to go on these, I looked at my stash. I found this. It's Flan. It's a 18 by 21 Ada, 18 count, opalescence by Bee Stitch Me. Is that not gorgeous? Now, the colors up against it. Come on. And I got more of these in there. I just wanted mainly to get all the colors written down or picked out. But I think that is going to be gorgeous. This is a Halloween fall stitch along. I love it. So I got this all set up, all kitted up. It does not start until September 30th, and it ends in June of 2022. So got that kitted up. Then that was all my haul. That's it. I was pretty good this week. So, Summer Breeze, Frogwarts. Is this not the cutest project bag? This is from Frogwarts Year 2 box. The New Normal. Ballerina Letters. If I don't get angry with it and throw it. Then Midsummer Night Fairy. And Queen of Swords Owl. And that's all my whips for this coming week that I'm going to work on. Now, I want to get busy and I want to get stitching on this one. I can't wait. For some of these, I might just stitch the 500 that is my goal for the month, and then I won't work on this. I want to get 2,000 in this week. I have to. I really need to. I only got 450 in it last week. So that's my plans. Yeah. I cannot wait for the other sale to start and for the other drop for the Cryptid sale. I'm loving that one so much. I'm still pretty much caught up besides the frame. It is what it is. I started late. But I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you for joining me today. If you like seeing my progress on my whips, then hit the subscribe button and click like if you like my videos, and come join me again. Have a blessed day, everyone.